the press conference after the first game in the second round FIBA Europe Cup, Donar against Enisey Krasnoyarsk. There were 2,505 people attending today. 17-17, 36-43 at halftime, 53-65 third quarter, 76-84, 8 points different at the end. So we have a translator because their Russian coach doesn't speak English very well. That's why he's always talking right now. So first of all, the impression of the coach of Krasnoyarsk, Oleg Okulov. What kind of game was this for you?
Прежде всего, это была тяжелая игра, потому что сейчас в Красноярске на 6 часов больше, там уже ночь. Играть в такое время тяжело.
First of all, it was a very difficult game for us. First of all, because of the time. Right now in Krasnoyarsk, it's the middle of the night, 2 in the morning, and it's very difficult to play for us because of the time difference.
И тем не менее, я поблагодарен своим ребятам, потому что они выдержали первую четверть, когда было очень тяжело играть, и мы смогли переломить ход игры и направить его в нужное для нас направление и победить.
But nevertheless, I'm very grateful to my boys. They played really well, despite it being very difficult for them in the first quarter, but still we managed to fight through it and managed to turn the game into our favor.
What does the coach think about the circumstances here in Groningen and the team?
What do you mean by circumstances?
The hall, the situation over here, the ambience.
Did he like the crowd?
Что вы сказали о ситуации, которая здесь, то есть атмосферу, имеете в виду в первую очередь болельщиков?
Мне вообще понравился город и понравилась Голландия первый раз. И я прочитал все, что написано в прессе о клубе, о болельщиках. Я считаю, что это очень хорошая баскетбольная команда и с очень хорошими болельщиками. Они поддерживали свою команду, даже когда они проигрывали. Это всегда приятно.
First of all, I can say that I read a lot of press about the club, everything there was to know. It's my first time in the Netherlands. It's my first time in Groningen as well, of course. I like the city a lot. I like the country a lot. And I can say that Groningen here have a very good basketball team and fantastic supporters who always support their team even when they were down today. They were still kept supporting them, and they have a great team, and I'd like to thank them for the fantastic atmosphere tonight.
Okay, thank you very much, coach. Thank you very much to the translator. And player number 12, Vasily Zavoriev. To pronounce your name well, of course. You speak English?
Yes, I do.
That's good. What do you think about the game?
Well, coach said everything already, but you know, it's very difficult, and I can say that first time in my career I had such conditions like playing with such big time difference like we had, and I understood that you can prepare, you can do all the stuff as much good as you can, but you cannot fake and do something with your body. It's still living with the time that you actually have, and the beginning of the game, as you see, it was very bad for us, but we knew that it's going to be very hard for us to play here, and the crowd was grateful. Absolutely, we missed that a lot of times during the games in our country.
How much audience is attending at a home game your town?
I think 1,200.
1,200?
Yeah, maybe 1,500, something like
You
this.
can always come over here.
Yes, yes. So, and the difference is that all the people that is in the gym, they support the team. In our country, most of the people just like to watch the game. Okay, if they see something beautiful play, they can applaud.
Okay, like in a cinema.
Yes, so, yes, and like you asked before about the city, about the country, I've been here before, not in this city, in Amsterdam. I like this city as well, but hopefully next time the weather will be a little bit better. Both days that we stay here is raining non-stop.
Talking about weather, how's the weather in your hometown?
It's great. I mean, okay, it's cold sometimes, yes, but you know, it's...
In Celsius, how much?
But now I think it's not that big difference between the cities. But our city is in top 3 of the most sunny cities in the whole country.
Oh, okay.
So it can be cold, but it's always sun.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Coach Erik Braal, Donar, of course, your opinion about the game.
First, congratulations to coach and the team. I think we had chances in this game to play better. Unfortunately, we missed a lot of open looks, and we were not always patient enough to create good shots. But proud of the guys; they kept fighting, and a little bit disappointed because I don't agree with what the coach was saying about the crowd. I think when we were 12 down, I hoped on more, really to have more support. And I was a little bit disappointed because it's not the first time that I'm taking a time out with a few seconds on the clock, and I'm telling right now why I'm doing that. You play European Cup, home and away, and you're trying to minimize point differential. Second thing, so that's why you take a time out, so you know you can draw up a shot. The second thing is you can take the ball inbounds on your own, on the half where you have to score, so you don't have to dribble 20 more dribbles from one side to the other. I hope people understand it over here and stop whistling.
Well, that's obvious. Thank you, coach. Player Arvin Slachter. Was this something completely different, like a game like the Dutch competition?
I think we saw some really efficient basketball today. Even though their first quarter wasn't good, or maybe not the greatest, they picked it up from halfway to quarter and started playing and tried to maximize their opportunities. I think that's something we don't see very often in the Dutch league, combined with their strength, length, and athleticism. For us, that's something we rarely see. That's why we like to play in Europe. This is a great opportunity for us to work on our basketball, get better, because we have to execute better to get the same looks as we get in the regular league. So for us, this is a learning process. I think we knew we had to outperform ourselves and play above our regular standard to win. I don't think we got there quite, but it's work in progress, and I think we fought, and that's the least we can do. When we did that, we tried to keep the difference as small as possible. It was they were up 18, so I think we did a good job.
Okay, thank you. Last question for the player. How do you deal with all the time differences because you travel so much, because Donar has to travel so a lot now? How do you deal with that?
Well, you just
Do it.
You just do it, yeah, because it's part of the job. So, well, we can just try to fix our training process, and you need to get as much rest as possible. And this is what a real professional player does. I mean, you go sleep earlier as much as possible and try to recover like you can. So I think we did it pretty good for this game, and we see the result.
Great, thank you. Any questions? Nee, dan gaan we over naar het Nederlands. Gaan we zaterdag door met de thuiswedstrijd tegen Zwolle en volgende week de uitwedstrijd in Lissabon. Hartelijk dank voor de aanwezigheid. Tot een volgende keer. Thank you very much. Good trip.